Welcome, Sagittarius, to the month of October 2017. I'm Megan of North Star Astrology, and this is another general transits reading for those of you born with your sun, moon, and or rising sign in the 9th zodiacal sign of the Centaur or the Archer fire, mutable fire sign. Okay, now Sagittarians, the month starts out with your ruling planet in the 11th house of friendships, along with the Sun and Mercury all in Libra. And on October 5th, the moon goes full in its opposite sun sign of Aries, one of your sister signs, in the 5th house of creativity and romance. And you'll be able to highlight the 11th house sector of your friendships, goals, and wishes, and you'll be thinking more along the lines of how you can develop more cohesion or camaraderie in the sense of stability in Uranus isn't very stable, but I mean, where was I going with this? I'm trying to make sense of this. In this axis of the 11th house of friendships versus in this opposition of the 5th house of romance and creativity, you can highlight a general camaraderie as well as the possibility that maybe your friends can hook you up with a new, possibly a new romantic situation, because it may come suddenly. Anyhow, moving right along, on October 8th, the moon goes into Taurus in your 6th house of work and health and service given. And that then trines, the moon then trines Venus in Virgo, because the moon's in the fixed sign of Taurus, and Venus is in the mutable sign of Virgo, along with Mars in Virgo, and that happens on October 8th. Then on October 18th, the moon goes into the 7th house of relationships and others, in the sign of Gemini, the twins, then sextiles Uranus from your 7th to your 5th here. So there can be sudden emotional excursions, romantic fervor, if you will. And then on October 10th as well, Jupiter enters Scorpio, going into your 10th house. And then on October 12th, the last quarter moon in Cancer goes into your 8th house at 19 degrees 22 minutes. Then on October 13th, the moon sextiles Venus in Virgo as well, which could mean that you may find love in the career sector, or love what you do, or receive some kind of financial backing from others, as the 8th house is opposite financial gain from you. This is the house where you can get financial backing from others or your partner in some way. Then on October 14th, Venus enters Libra, going into your 11th house of friendships. On October 15th, the moon trines Uranus. Let's see where this is here. Oh, well, first of all, the moon goes into Leo, then trines Uranus. Yes. So now you have the moon in Leo, along with the north node of the moon in Leo, in your 9th house of religion and philosophy and higher learning and the higher mind, trining the 5th house of romance and creativity and affection. And this is a very harmonious trine for you, as it's also in the fire signs. Then on October 17th, the moon conjuncts Mars, and this is the only conjunction of October. The moon conjuncts Mars in your 10th house. So you may want to temper your impulses, be more patient at this time. For sure, because Mars is in your 10th house. But this will give you drive in your career. But having the moon, the emotions, conjunct Mars can be kind of, whoa, like, so you may want to try to practice patience. And then also on October 17th, Mercury enters Scorpio, also into your 12th house of the subconscious mind. Then on October 19th, the new moon occurs. The new moon occurs at 26 degrees 35 minutes, also in your 11th house. And so you can start new group events or attract new and expansive friends. Then on October 22nd, the moon in Scorpio sextiles Mars in Virgo, causing you to do a lot behind the scenes, since your ruling planet is right here in the 12th house. But in a good way. Behind the scenes, you could be maybe a film director for your career of some sort, you know, directing others in some capacity. And then finally, Mars enters Libra into your 11th house of friendships on October 22nd as well. And then on the following day, October 23rd, the Sun enters Scorpio into your 12th house. Then on October 24th, the Moon in your sign, going into your first house of the body and the self, trines Uranus in Aries, your sister sign. And having Saturn here in your sign can help you, make you feel like you're manifesting more, making things much more concrete. And now with the Moon along with Saturn in Sagittarius, and with this harmonious trine angle to your 5th house of romance and creativity, you may be able to manifest, or may have sudden infatuations or inspirations or inventions, or something can manifest or become concrete. Then on October 27th, the first quarter moon comes back around in Aquarius, excuse me, at 4 degrees Aquarius, 41 minutes, in your 3rd house of communications. And what that can do for you is, well, also on October 27th, the Moon then sextiles Uranus. And so what that can do for you is, once again, bring you some kind of ability to, you know, take those, after the new moon energies, take those first steps, as this a first quarter, take those first steps in reaching out and making contact or communication with those important to you in romance. Or since there's a trine here from the 3rd to your 11th house of Venus and Mars in Libra, loving the activities and so forth with all your friends and loved ones. With that said, Sagittarius, have a happy Halloween. I hate to cut this short, but I can only do 15-minute videos. I'm almost there. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thank you.